and talk to you about the dumbass decision to let some Nimrod named Travis Scott slap Cody Rhodes in the fucking ear as hard as he can till he punctures his eardrum. This same dipshit is getting high right on Raw, drinking a beer. Like, his stupid ass shouldn't even be there. The only reason this stupid cocksucker is there is because WWE has some dumbass obsession with getting celebrities on their fucking show. Lawrence Taylor fighting Bam Bam Bigelow. Arguably, if not the greatest linebacker of all time, goddamn, probably top 3. I mean, definitely top 5, but arguably top 3 behind Dick Butkus and Jack Lambert. That would make sense. And Bam Bam Bigelow was a beast himself, former bounty hunter, big, strong dude. That would be an intriguing battle. The fact that there's no reason for Travis Scott to be there other than this is just some dumbass celebrity, because I don't know if WWE is full of retards or if they think their fans are Nimrods, but they think that having celebrities and all, especially since joining Netflix, because all that episode was, the first one, was just, I mean, I can't remember, Gabriel Iglesias or whatever, I can't remember. But that unfunny motherfucker, I remember watching him back in his Comedy Central days. Wasn't funny. Says the same shit like, I'm overweight too, but he's one of these dudes that's been overweight forever, so I'm surprised he hadn't died of a heart attack a long time ago. Because, I mean, he was fatter than Patrice O'Neal, and Patrice O'Neal was way funnier than he'll ever be. But, and I'm sure he's way older than Patrice O'Neal was, but they're worried about all these celebrities, and so now Cody Rhodes has a busted eardrum because they let that little douchebag, like, why the fuck was he even there? He should not have been there in the first place. Like, quit bringing celebrities into angles that they have no idea, because, again, Roddy Piper back at WrestleMania 1 was talking about him and Mr. Wonderful would not let Mr. T throw a punch because they said it would have looked like shit. Which the only thing is, I would disagree with that, because Mr. T was the bodyguard for a boxer, so I'm sure he would know how to throw a punch. But they still respected the business so much that when it was Hogan, yeah, they would go and they would fight and do it in that pro wrestling working style, but they kept it amateur style whenever Mr. T was in the ring. And it's like, without guys like Roddy Piper and the old timers from like the 80s and shit like that, because a lot of those guys that were wrestling in the 80s broke in the 70s. And unless you're Bobby Heenan and Captain Lou, they broke in I think, in the 60s. But again, back when it was WWE was a lot more professional, and the guys and girls cared and actually took care of their product. And now you got rappers busting your world champion's eardrum because we have to cater to these celebrities. That it would be different. like Dennis Rodman in WCW or Karl Malone in WCW or Mike Tyson in the WWF, guys that help bring eyeballs to your product. LT for that WrestleMania he did with Bam Bam Bigelow. Nobody came there for Travis Scott. They came there to see John Cena turn heel on Cody Rhodes at the advice and the discretion of The Rock. And now you let this stupid twit hurt your champion and has now jeopardized your WrestleMania main event. Way to go, dumbasses.